I did look.
Oh, there's always one.
How many runs did we cross, Drew? 2, 1.
Back there.
Sweet! So, thank you, sir. We'll thank you when we point down the hill and try to go across there was. Cool. Why? Take time.
No, it's fine, you can go. Cool. I'm not quite sure how to do that, so I'm just thinking about it.
I'm gonna do this.
Teddy bear roll.
Sit.
I would have just left them there to struggle. You know, like when a tortoise gets on their back and they can't. Tortoise. Sorry, I'm silver fox. That's better.
So, after having a little go on some relevant terrain, why are open carb turns a good option for that? Yeah. So it helps us not necessarily create speed right now. Definitely in some ways we can if we do certain things. But for sure it helps us keep our speed. The less skid, the less noise we make, the less friction we create underneath our snowboard, the easier it is for us to keep our momentum going. Yeah, nice.
I was about to say it, I forgot now. Where we're constantly changing between edges, our base of our board isn't flat, so we're less likely to catch an edge as well.
Yeah, cool, absolutely. We've already talked about today that being on edge is a little bit more safe. It makes us feel a little bit more trusting in our equipment. So this does allow us to kind of move from one to the other, continually keep moving, and not necessarily get caught out by weird and wonderful lumps in the snow. Yeah, love it. Anything else?
It's fun.
Yes! God, you're just like reading my brain today. Yeah, because it's freaking fun. Super, super fun to roll from one edge to the other. What does it feel like when we are locked into an edge?
Amazing.
Amazing. Sorry? Shoo. I love it. Okay.
Like you're in control.
Cool. Like we're in control. Yeah. Let's be a bit more specific. What does it feel like when we are skidding in our intermediate sliding turns? What can you feel underneath your feet?
Board chattering, sliding underneath you.
Like a little bit of resistance, a little bit of grip, a little bit of catchy catch, right? So, sorry? Friction. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Maybe that your arc isn't always, or the direction of travel isn't always the same direction the snowboard is pulling. Yeah? You ever done like little speed checks? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's skid. Slow down. Yeah. So then knowing that, what does it feel like when we're in a pure curve, or when we are only using the edge to help us control our direction? Less friction. Yeah, definitely.
Everything's on plane. So
Sorry?
everything's on plane. So the board, the direction you're going, the shoulders, everything is in the same direction.
Yeah. I haven't heard that described that way before, but yeah, totally. Feels like you're at one with the snowboard.
You're at one. Yeah, it's my
Well,
favourite thing to do actually, charging around like that in the car.
I like...
I have a board out now.
Sorry?
Oh, should I have a board out?
Aww. I like to... I do this because you can do it on your heel side as well. Okay, pick your butt off of the floor. Slide it from side to side. One way I like to describe it is I feel locked in if you're doing it properly, it's pretty hard work. But yeah.
No, I mean this. Like, not I wouldn't want to.
Yeah. And at the edge of our snowboard, it wants to cut into the snow. It wants to cleanly glide, and it wants to turn. So realistically, we don't need to do much. All we need to do is stand in the right place, balance over the working edge, and be mobile and ready to move as the snowboard moves. Yeah, cool. All right. Let's go down Sowars here. Another nice flat section. It's a bit rolly, so maybe we might have to occasionally put in a bit of skid here and there. But I'd like you to really dial your feeling brain into your feet. All right, and see when you can identify that point of being on edge, whether it's suddenly you can't hear the snowboard skid anymore, you feel locked in, you feel like, what was the word, sorry?
Everything's on plane.
On plane.
Plane.
I get it, like one plane of movement, yeah. Maybe you feel that speed pick up a little bit. Yeah, and notice where in the turn you don't feel those things, because that's where we need to dial our attention to figure out what's happening. Okay, cool. Let's look uphill before we start. Easy. Everybody up.